Hi guys, hope you're well. Welcome to DOdailly. Des here. Who's ready for some Tuesday training? Definitely looking forward to it myself today. I'm out and about by the River Trent and Trent Bridge. Usual spot really for a Tuesday. Just getting the vlog in before getting back, getting changed, going out for a good walk. Of course, it's all about the City Slickers Solidarity session on a Tuesday. An invitation and an encouragement to get involved in the first Do Running community activity of the week. A chance to do it wherever you are, whatever activity you choose. Just knowing other people are out at 6:30 can be the perfect inspiration to get you out the door. And on a day like today, how could you not? That's why I'm particularly looking forward to it. But also by the fact that from somewhere I spend so much time, I can see lots of people enjoying the embankment, the weather. You know, that's a massive plus right now, isn't it? It's been an absolutely gorgeous bank holiday. Today is no different. It's probably warmer, if anything. So it's really important to get out, get some fresh air. We've spoken the last couple of weeks about connecting with nature and how important that can be for picking us up when we're not quite feeling it. So today, you know, it's just the perfect opportunity to do things and to do whatever you choose, in the knowledge that others are doing the same, you know, and you're feeling part of something. Last week on DOdailly, of course, I spoke a lot about the return of group activity here in Nottingham and how important that was, the buzz it created and the team spirit, and it really is important. But this is just a reminder that things are not quite perfect yet. We've still got to find different ways to attack the new normal, you know, and whilst in the next week or two I'll be looking to reintroduce the City Slickers session, which the Solidarity session was born out of, a real nice friendly group get together here in Nottingham where everybody sort of trundles along at the same pace, helping and supporting those that need it most. You know, this is just an opportunity to do something uplifting, be part of our virtual movement, to try and encourage this as a time when you can be accountable to get out there, just like other things would be. Just like if you booked a gym session at 8 o'clock on a Thursday, or you booked an early morning swim, you know, this is just a chance to get out, get outside, enjoy the fantastic weather as summer builds, you know, and keep doing it. You know, whilst I will look to bring back that group, I'm encouraging people to keep checking in through the social media, through all the links you'll see at the end of the video. It's a chance to post in your pictures to motivate and inspire those around us, and that's really, really important, isn't it? I know that as much as anybody. Bringing back the groups last week, I realised that not everybody was ready for that. I got a couple of messages saying that they're not quite in a position to join the rest of the group, although they want to, and I can understand that. Each to their own, you know, we're all feeling a little bit different. For me personally, kind of worked all throughout the pandemic, so being around others, it doesn't quite kind of get to me in the same way. Whilst I'm cautious and I do all the things I have to do to stop on top of the situation, you know, I probably just feel a little bit more ease with it. And the beauty of this session is it allows people to be part of something. Whatever they're feeling about the pandemic, whatever they're feeling about themselves and their level, you know, there's nothing to prove. It's just a case of, like I say, adding that accountability to your week and taking part in some kind of activity, because that's what I'm here to encourage. I'm here to encourage lots of involvement. And if I'm really honest, over the last couple of weeks, I've not felt like I've been able to do that as much, although I have. I wouldn't say I feel a bit of a fraud, because that's the wrong word, but I've been injured and it's a little bit difficult to sort of portray that enthusiasm sometimes, you know. And I have been up and down, I'll completely admit that. Of course, DOdailly is an honest and relatable sort of take on how things are going. So for me personally, the activity is a bit of a sore point. I'd love to get out there for a run. I was hoping to sort of start again this week after the bank holiday. June I want to really kick in and set about my marathon training and some of the good habits that perhaps have slipped away by not doing the activity. And again, another really important reason to use that accountability is to help with other things. Do you know, if you've got other targets and plans in terms of diet and healthy living, do you know, it's brilliant just to sort of add one in, create a session, a free, easy to attend session, do you know, where you've got no obligation. And for me personally, I have to go and do this. If I don't do it, do you know, I feel like I've sort of done something wrong, not set the example, not sort of done all the things I say I'm going to do. Whilst I can't run, do you know, I'm still going to get out there and walk. I've arranged to meet a couple of friends to go for an extended walk around the river, something I do quite a lot, but more recently, something I've not been able to do on days like today. So really looking forward to that. Got a few things to discuss and chat about, so that's brilliant, isn't it? I've had a fantastic sort of week and a half of excitement and sort of everything coming back together. But like I say, it's also a reminder that things aren't perfect just yet. You know, there's still things we have to do to stay on top of the pandemic. You know, and there's one or two sort of, I don't want to be negative, but there's one or two sort of worrying comments about this sort of complete easing of lockdown and it might be put back. You know, so let's not forget everything. I've spoke about that a lot over the last couple of days, about not forgetting entirely what's worked for us, you know, whilst we're taking it into the new things. Of course, I've kind of related that into everything I do and sort of finding a balance. So it's important to not drop everything like a stone, because we don't just know yet, do we? We've got to keep doing what's worked, what's been good to us, what's kept us well and healthy. And for somebody who's had a few sort of health concerns over the past couple of years, you know, I'm really pleased that throughout the pandemic I've stuck to certain things like the solidarity session. I've used the inspiration and motivation of others to trying to pass on the message, keep trying to encourage and invite others. And I know it's worked for some. You know, there's always people who say thanks, and whilst I don't need that, you know, it's always quite humbling and I'm grateful for it, you know. So it's just about keep getting out there, guys, keep doing what we do. Just wanted to check in today and sort of reinforce that message whilst everything is kind of getting back to normal in the centre of the do running world around me at Trent Bridge, you know, and these groups. You know, the solidarity session is as important as ever. It will become a group again in Nottingham, and I'll still be looking to sort of invite people to join us and get on the back of it, you know, because that's really important. It's something I need to do, you know, I want to take forward. I've realised through a lot of this that the old normal can be a bit overwhelming. You know, I can get a bit too engrossed in everything that's going on immediately around me, and I've realised that sometimes I just need to take that time out. So again, another benefit to taking part in something like this, not to disregard anybody, to feel part of it, but to sort of do it for myself as well, if you get what I mean. It's important sometimes just to get some time out. I take a lot of time to walk and run, you know, and I've done that throughout the pandemic, but having done that, I kind of look back to before the pandemic and realised how much I probably sort of worked to other people's regime and forgot about some of the things I need to do for myself. So this is really important for me. It's really important to keep passing the message on. If you can join us, guys, please do. You know, get out there. You don't have to do much, but you never know. Just seeing other people like I have today down by the river, whether they're in a boat or paddling in the water or just walking about eating an ice cream, you know, it's absolutely fantastic to see. You know, it's absolutely brilliant. It's put me in a good frame of mind. Not that I was in a bad one, but it's really sort of picked me up and made me realise that people are sort of using this more than they used to. I look around now and it seemed to be a place that nobody came to before the pandemic, but hopefully some of those new sort of habits and routines and people having it as the only option is starting to rub off and making them realise that it's actually quite good. you know, and that's important, isn't it? And that's all I've kind of got to say today, guys. Just a quick check-in. Just wanted to sort of let you know what I was thinking in terms of the solidarity session and how I'm looking at it going forward and how important it's been sort of looking back. Tomorrow I'll be checking in for a Wednesday workout, of course, around that sort of group activity and the excitement of all that, you know, still riding high on the buzz of that, you know. And then on Thursday, it's Thursday Thoughts, the live questions and answers. Please post in your questions, anything you want to ask me, whether it's what I'm going to do next, how I'm feeling, you know, how I'm dealing with everything being thrown at me, or whether it's questions about activity, injury, motivation, whatever you want, whether it's not so serious, be absolutely fantastic. And of course, with the sun being out last week, I asked the throwback question: how is the sun or how is the improving weather going to help encourage you to do more activity? You know, I'd love to get some feedback on that. Really important to sort of understand people's motivation when you're trying to motivate others. For me personally, I tend to get up a bit earlier. The sun tends to wake me up, but now, being a keen sort of activity enthusiast, I like to get out there for a walk, and when I do, I feel absolutely fantastic about what I'm doing. I feel right on it for the day. Just quickly before I go, I did that walk yesterday, 20 odd miles, really uplifting day, really sort of fantastic. And whilst I'm quite achy today, that's no reason not to give it a go either. You know, I just want to sort of keep doing all the things I do, keep doing the different daily motivations to stay on top of it and keep encouraging others. And if I can do that, I'll feel happy, you know, and hopefully somebody somewhere will take something from it. So until tomorrow, guys, and the Wednesday workout, just doing it.